If you want to learn about sunscreen and sun damage and what you can do about it, this is the video for you. Hey everybody, it's Lisa, owner of Peaches Skincare. You can visit us at peachesskincare.com, where you'll learn about our skincare brand and our products and the routine that I talk about a lot that works every time if you can open your heart and trust what I teach. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok to learn about our salons in Naples, Long Beach, California, Santa Barbara, California, and Montgomery, Cincinnati, Ohio. If you are new to our channel, and there are so many of you, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Lisa. I'm 57 and a half years old, and I say it pretty much on every video because it is so important that you understand that aging is a beautiful process. I wear no foundation and concealer in these videos or ever. I have done nothing invasive to my face, and if you have, I still want you here. I still want to help you and guide you if you'll listen. Today we're going to talk about sunscreen, and we're going to talk about sun damage. I've decided to make it one video, but I like to keep things very quick and very tight. My facial video for Black Friday was very long, but people needed that. They wanted to understand how to use things. This, I hope I can keep a little shorter. Sun damage. So many of us have been being told to wear sunscreen. In the 1980s, they really started pushing it. And I think sunscreen is important, but it is not everything. And so many of the people I see telling you to wear sunscreen are physicians. I work with many that believe in what I teach, but there are some that sunscreen, 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 but then you go into their office and they say, hey, can we do a little laser there? Let's inject that, or you need to take this pill for that. So they're really, in my opinion, not stressing that sunscreen is not everything, and many times it's not good for your skin. Many times you'll walk into a doctor's office and they won't even ask you what you're washing with, what your diet is like, if you're wearing foundation and concealer, and what type of sunscreen you're using. I also watch people on social media just slathering it all over their faces and saying, you've got to wear this all day. I absolutely don't believe that, and I haven't for over 4 decades, almost 4 decades, as a holistic master esthetician. Now, when I talk about things, I've helped hundreds and hundreds of thousands of clients. And in all those years, I never told someone that if they were inside their home, unless they were directly in front of a very sunny window, did they have to wear sunscreen. The most important thing you can do for your skin, and I can tell you this, if you do not wear a wide-brimmed hat, no amount of sunscreen is going to matter. It's just not going to matter. I happen to love this one. I know you'll all ask. It's by Hemlock Hats, and I switch one out about every 6 months to a year. Great hats. I don't have a code. I just love their hats. I also love San Diego Hat Company. But what men and women don't understand, they'll come to us for facials, and if they are wearing their sunscreen and doing everything, but they're not wearing a wide-brimmed hat, it simply does not matter. The SPF of the sunscreen, the sun protection factor, UVA, UVB protection. A lot of you tell me, but Lisa, we're told to wear 50. Well, the fact is the sun protection factor doesn't matter if it's not a good sunscreen. Many times it can say it's 50, but in all reality, it's maybe giving you 20% protection. If you add it to your moisturizer, it is not only harming all those beautiful elements in the moisturizer that should feed and heal your skin. Look at Peaches Firming Cream, classic moisturizer, but it also takes down the SPF of the sunscreen. It just does. This is a known fact. I have people tell me, but I use it in my makeup. Well, one, I don't like foundation and concealer. But again, you're not only putting foundation and concealer on your face that is poison to your skin, in my opinion, but you are also bringing down the sun protection factor. So it's about good sunscreen. I have so many people who have gotten angry with me before about chemical sunscreen. You can put it on your face. I will not put it on my body. Avibenzones, oxycinamates, all those things. I do not want those chemicals in my body. And there are studies, I do not have them in front of me, but look them up. There are studies that show that it can get into the umbilical cord of babies. They are hormone disruptors. And for me, it's just not worth taking that chance. There are already too many things in our environment that are harming us. Why would I do this beautiful skincare routine and then go and put a bad sunscreen on my face or foundation and concealer? I'm just not going to do it. So the only sunscreen that I recommend is either zinc oxide or zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. Now, there are only a couple that I love. You'll hear me mention some here and there, but there are the ones that I just seem to stick to, or the gold standard. And one of them is Malin & Goetz. And they pay me nothing, and I have no code. But I love Malin & Goetz sunscreen. It's a 30 SPF, but it's a mineral sunscreen, and it's pure. And so I just believe it as being incredibly protective. Again, don't look at the SPF, look at the quality of the sunscreen. Now, a lot of people worry, especially on dark skin, that this is how it's going to look. I'm not sure if you can see it, but look at how beautifully that rubs in. It rubs in so beautifully. I love wearing it on my skin, but I only wear it when I know I'm going to be outside. My hat is my standard. If you live near me, if you're my neighbor or my friend, you see me in my wide-brimmed hat all the time. It's just something that I wear to protect my skin. When I know I'm going to be in the sun for a long time, I will put on my sunscreen, or if it's a really hot day here in Southern California. But I don't put my sunscreen on just walking around the house or being inside. If your children are at school and they're going out on the playground, you want their sunscreen. Another sunscreen I love is Dermatology Physical. It's a zinc oxide and a titanium dioxide. It's got a little iron oxide color in it, and you can use a code Lisa20. A lot of my clients like this too because it's just got that little bit of color to it. But remember, I'm not wanting anything to hide your real skin. I just want to help you to get off the foundation and concealer. So sunscreen is important, but only as important the quality of the sunscreen. Also, only as important, I've said it 5 times during this video, as wearing a wide-brimmed hat. As far as sun damage, there are different ways to see sun damage. You can have broken capillaries. That can also be by being too harsh with your skin or using bad products. You can have brown spots or little carbuncles on your skin, little things that look like the underside of a boat. Gosh, I can't even think of the word right now. But those can be on your skin, and those are sun damage as well. But remember, we do most of our damage by the age of 20 to 23, according to the Journal of Medicine, and I've always felt that way looking at people's skin. And the skin is a remarkable organ, and if you just start taking care of it, it will change quickly. So if you've done all your damage, imagine that you've got callus just like the heels of your feet or your elbows. As we remove that callus by gently exfoliating daily, by taking care of our skin with pure antioxidants. If you don't believe Peaches doesn't work, look at my before and afters. They're all only a week to 30 days, and we don't filter anything. As you remove that sun damage will start to come up and either lighten and brighten or remove completely. Milk and magnesia, wearing it to bed. Kent has had a few things on his shoulder, up in his hairline. He is 63 years old from living in Southern California his whole life. And I'll just exfoliate, take care of him. You know, he uses all the products, but I'll put a little milk and magnesia on overnight and it will go away. Your skin is very highly suggestive, and you can get rid of the sun damage if you can open your heart, watch my videos, touch the Peaches Skincare little title next to my face on the videos, and there is a whole list of videos. So before you ask a question, go and see if there's a video for that. So you can take care of sun damage, but using the proper sunscreen is so important. Don't get so caught up in slathering your face with it if you're not taking care of your skin. And look to who you are getting skincare advice from and sunscreen advice from. Have they done lasers, chemical peels, cut into their face, done needles and procedures? And I respect anyone who is working hard, but then why are they telling you that their sunscreen didn't work or the products they're recommending didn't work? So I hope this answered some of your concerns about sunscreen, some of your concerns about what sunscreen to use and why not to wear chemical and why to wear physical. You can ask me anything with love and kindness below. and I will answer you. I hope I've encouraged you and given you even a little taste about sunscreen and sun damage. There's so much more we can talk about, and I have in other videos. And I hope most of all that I have helped you to uncover your true confidence.